Second down and 8.
Mustang 19. 60 Maverick. Go.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. This is a catch by Ted Ginn. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 38-yard line. 19 yards that time for number 19. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Panther 11. Go. Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. There's a short one caught by Loveland. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They've got the football, they've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th.
Get it. Ready.
On 3rd down, they go to Dickerson. A great effort there to shed the contact, and it helps him pick up the first. This offensive line starting to win up front. You win that battle in the trenches, you can kind of wear them down here late.
So you bring in the second part to that equation, and that's the big running back, the big bruiser, who can get more than what's blocked and break a few up.
That is intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Brian Cushing. And the Eagles are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. He's back to throw. This is caught by Ginn. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. Here comes 2nd down.
At the 27-yard line.
Now a give, it's Sayers between the tackles. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as it comes with exactly a minute to go in the football game. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. They'll look to throw. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guys going downfield to catch the ball, they've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Terry Poe marches in for the sack.
And it's 3rd down.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He'll look to throw. He'll try and do this himself. And he is going to be brought down. And now making matters more dire, this is going to be 4th down. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. No choice but to go. Here's 4th down now. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. And he is going to have a Falcons first down, and it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
14 yards. And the
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go now. Ready?
first and 10 at the
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And not all W's are created equal, CD, and this one came in shutout fashion.
Well, their offense certainly didn't need to do anything, right? They could take the day off, and they did. But the defense, they carried them in a big way.
Yeah, look, the offense obviously stuff to work on, but they did enough, and the defense carried the load.
But you know what they say? It's always fun to work on things if it didn't go well in your game with a victory in your pocket. And that's what they've got going forward.
So that'll do it for Charles Davis, the rest of our crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turned to the city, I broke all the knots. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't false. We call them chopsticks cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filers cause of pop. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye, I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the can.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Glad to have you all with us for another dose of NFL action. Kate Scott and Brock Heward here in the booth for you. And Brock, if the build-up to kickoff has been any indication this week, man, we're in store for a good one.
Yeah, we never have an NFL game without the two sides doing a little drawing in the days leading up to it. It's the game before the game. Any edge that you could create, but now, well, now it's the time to kick it off, where you actually take care of business on the field, and you know that both sides are ready to go.
And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
at their own 33-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. And our first play of the game is going to net them a single yard. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. After the penalty, just 4 yards to go here on second down.
Here we go. Ready.
Operating from the gun, here's Sanders. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Working quickly here.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Rolling into enemy territory. And he has this down to the 34. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcasting, my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run. You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Go. Cowboy 80.
Give now to the running back. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Yeah, you'd sure love to see a little more yardage when you get into the open field, but this offense, it will take a new set of downs with that toss run.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. Working out of the gun, Sanders. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the defense are down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. More Madden Ultimate Team action coming up on EA Sports. Sanders going to throw on 4th. He's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders get some late points and the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. So a very run-heavy approach to this one thus far. Hard to argue with the results as they start out with a touchdown, Brock.
Yep, even in a passing league, Kate, it's how a lot of teams like to start, right? Everybody loves to think of winning the line of scrimmage. Why? Well, it sets up play action. It makes your protections a little bit easier. Win the line of scrimmage in this league, you have to win the game.
That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes first and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Sanders. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. Continuing to move past the 45. Keeps it moving. And a great play comes to an end. He's out of bounds just inside the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
I have loved this opening script. Aggressive, taking your shots. You know, the numbers tell you get an explosive play on a drive. In the NFL today, you're typically going to score. With that shot down the field, they're knocking on the door in the red zone.
And they're going to be humbled here on first down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long. Here he goes, third and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
One of the league's elder statesmen knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Here's Sanders now. And this one is launched downfield. That's intercepted near the sideline. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. And the Falcons will take the interception back across midfield before they finally track him down. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
To the air on first down, Sanders. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be second down.
Here we go. 70 range with Cowboy 80.
Throwing again here, Sanders. On a quick slant, it's Loveland. And they make the tackle at the 38. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line of gain.
Okay, ready?
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. On first down, here's Sanders. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's now second and 10.
Cut back in. 18 Cardinal, 18. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Sanders gonna look to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with third and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Ready? That's Buffalo 18.
Sanders now on third down. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Ready up.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it.
Trap 50, trap 50. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinals. Ready.
They'll go. It's Sanders. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Raiders hit the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Intercepted. It's a turnover on downs.
First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He's looking deep once again. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for second.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Brings up third down and 10.
Yeah, really would. I should probably start ahead, boy, because I got all the hits, boy.
Here's the final play of our first half.
19, Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Hey, check that, street.
Looking to throw. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Shaheed now to return. He's going well so far. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half. You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Finds the in route complete. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That goes as a 4-yard pickup, and it gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Sanders back to throw. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of second down.
It's second down.
To the air, Sanders. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Third and long for him here. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up fourth and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Well, best of luck here. It's fourth and a considerable distance. Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the fourth. It's Falcons football. A nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. Sanders going to throw here on first. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Let's go now. Cowboy.
Here he is to throw. Caught, nice gain left side. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. A big completion for the rookie out of Colorado. It gets his guys a first.
A gain of 21 yards. First down, Falcons.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
3rd and just 2 to go.
3rd and 2.
Hey, kid, here we go.
Looking to throw it. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here, 1st and goal.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
He'll look to throw it. And he's got it! He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left!
Touchdown, Falcons.
Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal, and I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically. You know you've got to stop that run first. So a 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And it goes for a touchback, so time enough for 1, maybe 2 final plays here.
Okay, ready?
The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Let go.
Back to throw. Trying to push deep downfield. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that 1st down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road.